Hello friends, welcome back to the channel Learn with Art. Now in this video we are learning how to build regular expression if we have given a language with us. Okay, so first example to be considered is W stands for word, or word means strings. Okay, so word is of length one or more and contain only A's or only B's. Okay, so what will be the string L? So it will contain the strings of only A's or only B's. It means single string contains either number of A's or only the number of B's. Okay, means single string cannot have A as well as B at a time. Okay, so smallest string will be A because we want one or more times A or B. Okay, so smallest string will be either A or B, then A, then B, then A, or B, and so on. Means in a single string both A and B will not be there at all. Okay, so how I can write this? So one or more times A means A raised to plus. Okay, this will not be a Lie closure because we want one or more times. Okay, so plus means one or more times. This is nothing but positive closure. Okay, so A raised to plus or B raised to plus. Okay, means either we can have one or more times A or one or more times of B. Okay, so this is our final regular expression. Now the next example is we want the words of length even. Okay, so for even length means it will be multiple of 2's. Okay, so multiple of 2's, and in even length series we are considering 0. Okay, means 0 will be most probably considered in even series. Okay, so here empty will be considered. Okay, so first we will write set L. So W of even length, and again sigma is A comma B. So smallest string will be empty, then that strings are made up of A as well as B. So string can be AB or BA or AA or BB, or next 4 times AA, 4 times BB, or 4 lengths combination of A and B's. Okay, and it will go on repeating. So okay, so all the strings are having length even. Okay, so that all will be considered in set L. So what will be the regular expression? Okay, so that will be like A plus B and A plus B. Okay, so here this will be 2 times, means here I can have from this bracket I can have A, from this bracket I can have A. So I will make the string that is double A. If I'll collect A from this bracket and B from this bracket, then that will be AB string. If B from this bracket and A from this bracket, then BA string will be there. And if B from this bracket and B from this bracket, then BB string will be formed. Okay, so this will contain only the length of 2 strings. Okay, so I want this string to be repeated for 0 or more times because 2 will be multiple for even series. Okay, so this bracket will be repeated for 0 or more times. Okay, means first time this bracket will be 0 time, then that will give the string empty. Then if that bracket is for single time, then length of 2 strings generated. So when this bracket will be for 3 times, then 6 length strings will be generated. Then next, if power is 4, then 8 length string will be generated, and it will go on repeating. Okay, so the length of even will be generated by using this regular expression. Now the next problem is we have to build regular expression which will generate the strings of odd length. Okay, so we have already know that if we add 1 to any even or even number, then we'll get odd number. Okay, so we have the regular expression for even number. If we add one more bracket to this formula, then we will get the formula for odd length. Okay, so this is the formula or regular expression for even length. Okay, so if we add one more bracket of a plus b, then it will generate the strings of even length. Okay, means what? If we append all this string with either a or b, then that will generate the length of odd strings. Okay, next example is w of at most 3. Okay, so here I want length of the strings at most 3, so minimum length of string will be empty, then next minimum will be one length, then 2 length, and lastly we have at most 3 length strings, and all these strings will be made up of either a or b. Okay, so smallest string will be empty, then next smallest will be a, b, then AB, then BA, then AA and BB, then next AAA, AAB, then ABA, then BAA, then ABB, then BAB, then BBA, and lastly BBB. Okay, these are the strings will be accepted by given regular language. Okay, so this set will not be infinite. Okay, this will accept only these much strings. Okay, so smallest string will be empty, so we should have at most 3 length, so I can have 3 brackets. Okay, in that I can have A or B, A or B, and A or B. Okay, so this will give 3 length strings. Okay, but I want 2 length string as well, 1 length strings as well as 0 length string. Okay, so how I can write this? So I can add here empty, okay, in each bracket, then that will help me to accept the strings of 2 length, 1 length and 0 length also. Means if we take empty from this bracket, empty from this bracket and empty from this bracket, then that will accept the string empty. Okay, then if we take a from this bracket, empty from this bracket and empty from this bracket, that will help to accept the string a. Okay, then if we take b from this bracket, empty, empty, then this will accept single b, or it may happen that empty, empty a, empty, empty b, or it may be the combination like empty a, empty, empty b, empty. Okay, so it can be any combination with empty. Okay, so that will accept empty as well as a and single b. And for AB string, so I can take a from this bracket and b from this bracket and empty from this bracket, because all these 3 brackets are connected via concatenation operator. Means these 3 brackets are compulsory, means one of the element from these brackets should come at least single time. Okay, okay, so all the strings will get accepted by this regular expression. So this will be our final regular expression. Okay, so next language is we have to accept the words of length or containing only b's. Okay, this will be same as the previous example of odd length. Okay, so here we want b's only of odd length. Okay, so like if even length b will be accepted by bb star. Okay, this will repeat the b's for even time, and if we append this with single b, then that will accept all odd length strings of only B's, or this can be also rewritten as B star, or this both are correct. Okay, so this is our final regular expression. Okay, means you can write either this or this. Okay, both are also correct. Okay, now next example is W with starting and ending with the same double letter. Okay, means what? In between strings, okay, strings are starting with same double letter, and we have sigma as A comma B already given. Okay, so double letter means double A or double B, same double letter. Okay, so the strings that starting and ending with same double letter means at the start of strings we have double A, then at the end we should end with this double A only. Okay, and if we have double B at the start of string, then it should end with double B only. Okay, but in between these two we can have any combination of A and B, and any combination of A and B that will be represented by A plus B bracket star. Here also we can have A plus B bracket star, means any combination of A and B. Okay, so either I can have this bracket or this bracket. So these brackets will be connected with the help of plus, means either I can start with double A, then it should end with double A, and if we start with double B, then it should end with double B. Okay, so our final regular expression is double A plus B bracket star, AA in one bracket, and plus BB, A plus B bracket star, BB. Okay, again this is our final regular expression, but we can have the strings AA or BB also, because this is also the starting of the string and ending of the string. Okay, means if single A can be written, then this is starting of our string and this is also the end of our string. So double A string we have to add it exclusively. Also same for BB. Okay, so this will be our total final regular expression. Now the next example, W with at least 2 occurrences of A. Okay, so here we can remember the hints. Okay, so at least, at most, and exact occurrences, we have seen the hints related to these. Okay, so you just try to remember these things. Okay, those hints. Okay, so we want to accept the strings with at least 2 occurrences of A, means in whole string at least 2 times A should be there. Maximum we can have many times of A. Okay, but at least 2 times A should be there. So I can write here 2 times A. Okay, so at least I have written here 2 times A. Okay, and in between these 2 A's I can have any combination of A and B, because I don't know what time of A should be there and what time of B should be there. Okay, so I just know that I should have at least 2 occurrences of A's. Okay, but I don't know whether these 2 A's are consecutive or not. Okay, or at the end of this string or at the begin of this string. Okay, so I can have this 2 A's separated with the A plus B bracket star. Okay, means in between these 2 A's I can have any combination of A and B, because I just want at least 2 occurrences of A. Okay, before this I can have A plus B bracket star, means before this A any possible combination of A can be there, and after this A also I can have any combination of A and B. Okay, so this will be my final regular expression, means at least 2 occurrences of A are there, and in between these 2 A's I can have any number of or any possible combination of any length of A and B. Okay, and that can be possible before this A as well as after this A also. Okay, so this will be our final regular expression as discussed in the hints. Okay, now the next example is W with total length multiple of 3 always. Okay, so this is quite similar to the odd length example. Okay, so I want here the strings of odd length. Okay, so strings of length multiple of 3. Okay, so that all strings made up of A and B, so multiple of 3. So if multiple of 2, then I can write this bracket for 2 times. If I want multiple of 3, then I want this bracket for 3 times. Okay, so I should write here 3 times A plus B bracket. Then I want multiple of 3, so I'll repeat the same for 0 or more times. Okay, so this will be our final regular expression, means these 3 brackets will go on repeating. So first time if power is 0, then that will be for empty. Then if this is for if power is 1, then this total bracket will be for single time, means A plus B, A plus B, A plus B. Okay, so here come the strings of length 3. If we have power 2, then 6 length string will be generated. If we have power 3, then 9 length string will be generated, and this will go on repeating, and that will generate the strings of length multiple of 3's. Okay, so this is our final regular expression. Okay, now next, W with begin or end with double A or double B. Okay, so here before this example we have seen starting and ending with the same double letter, but here I want either at start or either at end. Okay, so I want this before. If I want the double A or double B at the start of string, then that will be rewritten before the A plus B bracket star. Okay, so means after this AA or BB, I can have any combination of A and B. Okay, if these two will appear at the start. Okay, or it can be possible that it will appear at the last, then that will be concatenated after A plus B bracket star. Okay, so AA plus BB. Okay, so this will be our final regular expression. The next, that we have given this statements like we want the strings of this type, we want the strings of this type, but in this case we want that the strings without substring AB. Okay, so we have to just draw the strings which does not contain AB substring. Okay, so first we will like to write set L. Okay, so set L will be empty. Empty can be accepted, then A can be there, then single B can be there, then BA string will be there, then AB string will not be there, because we have to accept all the string that does not contain AB substring. So AB will be excluded. After that we can have the strings AA, then BB. Okay, now next BBB, then AAA, then BBA, etc. Okay, those strings which does not contain AB substring. Okay, so means what? Means our regular expression will be like B star A star, means after A, B will not be there, but before A, B can be there. Okay, for 0 or more times. Okay, so this will be our final regular expression. Hope so you have liked all the example, or hope so you have understood all the examples explained here. If you have any queries, then please do comment, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.